Hello everybody, I am AMH and welcome back to Do Not Take This Cat Home. So I don't remember where we were. I also... Let's see. I also don't think that we did the tuna part of feeding the cat because I was editing this video. Who was breathing in my ear? Anyway, I don't think we fed the cat tuna because when I was editing the video yesterday, I noticed that I don't think we did this. So, blah, blah, blah. Tuna meatloaf mystery meat. Blah, blah, blah. You're feeding the tuna. Cats like fish, right? Shrugging, you take the tuna. Take out the tuna for the cat and the meatloaf for yourself. You put the frankly ominous container back in the fridge. The cat looks a little disappointed. Tough. Tough! That's what I tell my cat too. You'll need to dispose of that weird whatever it is later. You open the tuna and spoon it into a small saucer. You put the saucer onto the kitchen counter next to the cat. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up here, but you figured it'll make up for neglecting not to feed it the toxic goop it wanted. The cat looks like it finds the tuna acceptable. You'll take it. Eat up, kitty. As the cat digs into its meal, you go about heating up the meatloaf in the microwave. While saying the time, you hear... Turn around and see the plate is completely empty. Whoa, that was quick. You need to pace yourself. Oh my god, I feel like I'm just listening to my cat do this. Holy shit. Like, that's literally all he does after he eats, because he doesn't know how to pace himself. Ugh. What the... You watch, baffled, as the cat continues to hiccup, causing little bubbles to fly out of its mouth. Okay, that's okay. You can process this. It's not completely out of the realm of what's possible, right? Right. Best not to think too hard about it. Soon enough, the room is full of floating bubbles. The cat releases a final tiny bubble before yawning and laying down right there on the counter. Aw. It's just a baby. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. The bubbles haven't left the room or popped. They seem to be pretty resilient. Wait, what's that? As one of the bubbles floats closer to you, you see that there's actually something inside it. A tiny, furry fish. This is just getting weirder and weirder. Still, you can't help but marvel at the impossible wonder in front of you. You lift a hand. You extend a finger towards the bubble, carefully pressed against the surface. The little fish lashes out, viciously sinking tiny fangs into your finger. It doesn't really hurt that much at first, but then... Ah! Ow. What? Pain starts to climb from your finger to the rest of your hand, past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom? You fling your arm around and attempt to dislodge the fish, but... Gah! You accidentally knock your arm into several of the bubbles floating around. Oh shit. More tiny ravenous fish lash onto your flesh. You stumble back out of pain and a sudden bout of dizziness, only to bump into more bubbles, more fish digging their teeth into your back. Gah! It hurts. You're getting dizzy. You got to get out. You deliriously try to stumble out of the kitchen. But the entire room was filled with deadly bubbles. By the time you collapse on the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry, biting fish. Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. The pain is unbearable. You can feel it in your skin, your teeth, and your eyes, and your hair, and it's so consuming that you can't even feel yourself convulsing or crying. You don't black out. Your eyes are still rolling up into your skull when you gasp out your last breath. Fish out of water. Okay. I was like, I have a great feeling I did not do that one. Alright, so let's go back here. Question mark? Not yet. So, what to do about the hungry kitty? We checked our pockets, we've looked around the area. Let's go here, let's hit load. Where do we go from here? Okay. We've done both of these. Okay. So let's not return. Let's go back. Oop. Let's go to main menu. Yes. What happens if we hit continue? You're walking, right? Of course, it's the first time in a while you felt like going out, and you're actually glad that you did. The weather's absolutely perfect today. That's a good sign, right? Maybe your luck is finally turning around. You tentatively allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go or what you could do, or maybe even who you can meet. You're so deep in thought you almost miss it. Huh? What was that? Curiosity guiding your steps, you follow the sound to the entrance of a lonely alleyway. The sunlight only just manages to reach down in between the tall buildings on either side. You timidly enter the alley and walk forward, the loose gravel and scattered debris on the ground softening your steps. Finally, the sound source comes into view in the warm, almost ethereal light of the alley. It's a fucking cat. What the fuck is that? That fucking cat! Anyway, sorry. I guess that should have been obvious. Meow. It's an interesting looking cat. Pretty yellow eyes shine like gold among the dark sea of black fur. It puts its front paws up on the edge of the box and looks at you. So cute. You look so familiar, right? Then again, it is a cat. Not many different ways for a standard black cat to look, after all. This one sure is a cutie, though. Just look. It's not glaring at you or hissing at you for getting this close like other stray cats have in the past. It's just sitting there patiently, waiting for you to do something. Take the cat home. Well, why not, right? Barely reach your arms up, it usually climbs up on your shoulders. Bob said, blah, blah, blah. We've been here. But that would be a waste of time. The grocery store thing. Shrug it though, feeling, move on. You live in the most apartment, one bedroom, blah, 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 blah. He simply looks at you expectantly. Do something with the cat, like what? Okay, did we pet the cat? It's not every day you have access to a cute, fluffy animal. What else is there to do but pet it to your heart's content? Sit on the floor in your living room and click your tongue to call the cat over. Oh, the cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing up into your lap. Poor thing, you just wanted some attention, didn't you? Oh. Hee. Alright. You carefully pet the cat. A rub behind the ear, scratch under the chin, a smooth sweep along the back. Good. You keep petting the cat in your lap. Well, cat in your lap, enjoying this bonding time together. But the cat starts to get a little restless after a while. Keep petting. You're not quite ready to stop. You feel so calm, the repetitive action soothing your usually overworking mind. You keep petting. The cat leans away from your next head pat. It's trying to get out of your lap. Keep petting. When you scratch under the cat's chin, it bites at your fingers. You might be bleeding, but it barely hurts. More of a warning than anything. The cat struggles in your hold. It's watching you closely. Keep petting the cat. You keep petting the cat. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Okay. Ripperooski. The cat bites off your finger. It hurts. You're definitely bleeding now. But, for some reason, you just can't stop. You don't know what it is. The fur is so much softer than you realize. You'd think that it would be shining in the faint light of your living room, but it's as if the darkness of the cat's black coat is sucking all the illumination around it, rendering it completely null. You're drawn to it, like you're somehow holding a deep, dark abyss right in your lap. Seems calmer now, munching on your severed finger. The stump between your thumb and your middle finger is leaking, but you keep petting. You fret that the blood would ruin its fur, but the cat no longer seems to mind. Great. Time passes. It's dark out now. Soft as the fur is, your palm is starting to feel raw and damp under the constant friction from your petting. You think faintly that maybe you've had enough. You start to lift your hand from the cat, when in a flash, oh! I got smacked. That definitely seems like a problem. Your entire hand is separated from your wrist. That makes an arm, I don't know. It flops onto your lap beside the cat. The cat's claws are on its front right paw, glisten with crimson liquid. You don't feel it for a moment, but your body tenses, anticipating the pain as you blankly watch the cat look at the bloody palm of your severed hand. It hurts. It really, really hurts. Then the cat looks up at you, and you feel compelled to keep petting. You're reluctant, but you're also afraid of what will happen if you don't heed the call. What will you lose next if you try to resist again? You were hurt for your insistent petting earlier, but yet now you're being hurt for trying to stop. It defies all logic, but that's what scares you. There's no reasoning with such fickle whims. You feebly try to raise your uninjured hand to pet the cat, but it stiffens, golden eyes glistening dangerously. Well, all right then. You raise your bleeding stump and resume your petting to the best of your ability. Ugh. You pet. And you bleed. You pet. And you bleed. You pet. And you bleed. You pet and you die. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, where are we on endings? We're 23 out of 40. We're getting there. Okay. So I feel like these... Okay, let's go back with playing with the cat. Load, because I feel like these have a little bit to do. Poor thing was probably bored stiff sitting in that old box all day, just watching crowds of people walking by them, ignoring them. You can't just leave them alone as soon as you're home. Little interspecies socializing won't kill you, right? Oh, you just want some attention, don't you? You want to play, huh? Okay then. What to play, though? Oh shit, okay. I didn't do these two. Let's go yarn first. If every movie and cartoon involving cats that you've watched since childhood is to be believed, then you can deduce that with almost absolute certainty the cats freaking love yarn. Probably. They like anything round, let's be honest. You unearth some from an old box in a hallway closet that's filled with knickknacks from various abandoned hobbies. You consider that just handing the bowl of bright red yarn over to the cat and supervising from the side, but that would defeat the idea of playing together, wouldn't it? You cut off a decent length of string from the ball of yarn and go back to the living room. The cat is resting. The cat is resting on the floor. It's not asleep, but when it looks up at you, when it looks up as you enter the living room, you feel like you doze off right then and there. You'll fix that. You smirk a little, confident with your surprise, and let the piece of yarn dangle just above the floor, pinched between your thumb and index finger. A sudden shift in the cat's demeanor makes your heart start to beat a little faster. The posture has barely changed at all. Just a subtle shift of the head and ears, a slight tension in its shoulders, a sharpness in the gaze as it locks into the yarn dangling an inch above the floor. The cat could still pass as being almost relaxed, calm. And yet the air is thick with its eagerness to lunge forward, waiting for the right moment to strike. You feel like you just witnessed the awakening of the perfect predator. You're almost afraid of what will happen once you make the first move. But it will be you who makes the first move. Take a deep breath. Relax your shoulders. And... yoink! My cat in here? What was that? Oh shit. Cat lunged the instant you wiggled the yarn, but you're faster. It completely misses as you flick your wrist, making the yarn recoil out of its reach like a terrified snake. Having overshot the landing in its eagerness, the cat stumbles and looks around as if it's shocked at its failed attack. You generously click your tongue to help reorient it. The cat whips its head around at the sound. You're taken slightly aback at the intensity of its stare at the yarn, but you persist. You wiggle the yarn again encouragingly, and yes, maybe a little tauntingly. This time the cat anticipates the yarn's upward dodge and leaps to swipe at it, but you're already one step ahead, puppeting the yarn to dance gracefully out of reach once more. Come on, you can do it. It's a little condescending, but you can't seem to help it. For some reason, it feels a little good knocking the feline down a peg or two. At least it seems to be enjoying itself. You hope, anyway. You keep going. Ow. The cat's movements have gotten more aggressive. Alright, tips with this. You've got to let the cat get it every once in a while. Don't be an asshole. It must be getting frustrated. You can swear it nearly took a shot at your eye that last time. It had jumped so high and erratically. You've been keeping the yarn in constant motion, afraid to slow down, because you haven't let the cat get the yarn. Gotta let him get it. Your wrist is starting to get tired. Cat doesn't seem to be losing any energy, though. It's like it's getting faster and faster. Yeah! Your wrist finally cramps sharply, making you lose control of the yarn's motion as the tip of it brushes against your stomach. Yikes. Slash. Okay. Pain rips low across your torso, into your torso. Ugh. Blood pours out of your mouth. In a daze, you look around and see red blooming slowly along the bottom of your shirt around the tears in the fabric. Sick. You watch as long, thick ropes of something pour out from under your shirt into a bloody heap on the floor at your feet. A single red streaked rope still hangs from you, connecting you to that mess. Or are those your... You crumble to the ground, topple over onto your side. I hate to say it, but I saw this coming. I definitely saw this and being the ending for this one. But that's what happens when you don't let them get the string. Your vision has gone blurry, but... You can just make out the shape of something small and deep, and a deep inky black as it walks over to inspect your... Oh god, they're your intestines. Before it starts to giddily roll around in the mass of your bloody insides next to you. Darkness falls over you. The cat sounds happy. Nonsensically, you wonder where the yarn has gone, but there's really no need to worry about it. The cat seems content with the next best thing. At the end of your rope, that's what you get. Alright, we got load. I hit load. In the days leading up to my meeting with it, I've been obsessed with the memory. Someone precious to me had found someone precious to them. My best friend. My only friend. I was happy for them, truly. But then I've been happy for the others, too. They promised me it wouldn't happen to me again. That they knew how it felt to be told by someone you cared for that they'd outgrown you and your friendship. That they'd never, ever do such a thing to me. There's not a moment that passes now that I wish I'd risk the pain of the rejection. And just believe them. I pulled away before they could, trying to protect my fragile heart. But it only hurt me all the more. Selfish as it was, I'd wanted them to fight harder to keep me around. When it appeared before me, it promised to do just that. A friend that would never, ever let me go. A friend that would never, ever leave me. All I had to do was promise the same thing in return. You're walking. Right, of course. First time, blah, 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 and you're actually glad you did it. Maybe good luck too. Yes, lucky. Lots of things. Lucky, 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 lucky. Lucky, 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 lucky! Or maybe it was unlucky. Fate? Yeah. Continually allow yourself to feel excited for the possibilities of where you could go, or what you could do, or maybe even who you can meet. So deep in thought you almost miss it. Meow, what was that? Blah, blah, blah. Cat. Cardboard box. It's cat. Meow, meow. Meow. So cute. You look so familiar, right? This cat. This one sure is cutie though. Just looks and glaring, hissing, and just waiting for you to do something. We're gonna save this for God knows what reason. Okay. Poop at the scoop right there, and then load, because I'm doing something here. Shh. Like what? Play with the cat. Yeah. Blah, blah, blah. Ignoring them. Interspecies socializing. We didn't do hide and seek. You're not quite sure how this is going to work. Can a cat even understand the concept of a game? Let alone one with rules like hide and seek? Here, just... You pick up the cat and turn them away from you before hiding behind the armchair. You're almost certain the cat must have turned and looked at you while you were hiding, out of confusion at least, if nothing else. Regardless, a few moments later, the cat cautiously peeks around the armchair, eyes curious. Smile and scoop it up, holding it out in front of you. You found me! You win! The cat looks confused, but pleased at your praise. This time, you put it on the armchair so it can't see your hiding spot so easily. Dash over to the kitchen, hiding behind the counter. It takes a little longer for the cat to find you. This time, when it does, it startles you by hopping down onto your lap from the countertop above. Whoa! You found me again! Okay, you win. You're rewarded with little scratches behind the ear and under the chin when it leans into your touch. Okay, why don't you give it a try? You go and stand in the middle of the living room. The cat following you. You make a show of covering your eyes and turning around. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Turn around and see if the cat is gone. Huh, you sure catch on quick. There aren't that many places available in your apartment for someone your size to hide. But without the opposable thumbs needed to open the closed doors in the hall, the cat will have its limits too. Fair game. Okay, now where to look? Oh shit, okay. Gotta... Oop. Okay. Alright, let's just go top down. Living room. Look behind the couch and the armchair, then under the coffee table. Nothing. The living room is pretty sparse when it comes to furniture, after all. Alright, kitchen. Peek around the corner, grab a chair, and check the top of the fridge. You even open the cupboards along the floor just in case the cat managed to squeeze inside. Nothing. You said that's for the best. The kitchen is for making food, not playing games. You hid in the kitchen. We hid in the kitchen. Ew. Away. Peek around the corner into the hall. Nothing. You're not sure what you were expecting. With all the doors closed, there's nowhere in the hall for the cat to hide. Couldn't find the cat anywhere. You start to get a little worried when you hear a soft sound coming from the hall. You head to the hall and listen again. Scratch. It sounded like it was coming from your bedroom, but... You walk down the hall to your room and gingerly open the door. Gah! Cat drops out and runs over your legs, meowing insistently. It looks disappointed somehow, perhaps in your apparently subpar seeking skills. I'd be disappointed too, but... You lift the cat into your arms and look at your bedroom door. How did you get in my room? You know the door was closed, right? Cat wiggles out your hole and runs down the hall. You follow it to see it sitting in the middle of the living room. Upon seeing you, the cat promptly turns around. I guess it wants to take its turn seeking. You're about to indulge it in hiding around the corner again when... Did the power go out? Darn it. As you wait for your eyes to adjust to the darkness, you notice that the cat hasn't moved an inch. Was it scared? Hey, are you... What? For some reason, your heart starts beating faster. You consider going over to the cat, but when you do, the thought makes you feel... You feel like your life is in danger. You need to hide now. Oh, God. Okay, great. Return. Let's go hide behind the armchair. No, that's too close. It would find you immediately. Great. Hide behind the kitchen counter. You've hidden there before and it found you almost instantly. That wouldn't work. Hide in the hall. Just in the hall? There's nowhere to hide in the hall. Well, hide in the hallway closet, damn it. You quietly slip into the hallway closet. The door won't close because there's a heavy box down behind you blocking it after you squeeze inside. If you try to move it further, the cat might hear it. If it hasn't heard you already. This won't work. You need to hide somewhere else. Hurry. Great. Hide in the bathroom. You quietly rush to the bathroom and... What? Why is the door locked? You freeze upon realizing how much noise you just made, jostling the doorknob and hold your breath, listening. Silence comes from the living room, feels heavier than before, more restless. Even if some miracle opened the door now, it would know exactly where you were. No good. Great. And hide in your bedroom. Quietly rush into the bedroom, carefully closing the door behind you. The only place to hide in your bedroom is your closet. Let's hide in the closet. I just went, New. If I can't see you, you can't see me. You lock the door as quietly as you can before lunging into the closet and sliding the door shut. As soon as you secure yourself inside the closet, there's a sudden shift throughout the entire apartment. As if something can sense that you're as ready as you'll ever be. As if it can sense that you're ready to be hunted. A horrible chill comes over your spine as you realize that's what this game has become. This wasn't a simple game of hide and seek anymore. This was being hunted by a predator as prey. It never really mattered where you chose to hide, did it? As if to answer your question, you hear a loud slam on the bedroom door. You just managed to hold back from making a startled noise at the sound. Your heart rate kicks up again, making it feel hard to breathe quietly. Harder to breathe, hard to breathe in general. Just fill your eyes. I fucking hate myself right now. Tears fill your eyes as you cover your panting mouth with your shaking hands. It knows. It knows. Crying with your hands over your mouth, trying to smother the choking sounds leaking out of you. You slide down the wall at the back of your closet into a heap on the floor. It sounds angry. It sounds real angry. You flinch harshly at the sound of the door being ripped off its hinges, followed by a loud crash against the wall on the other side of the room. The door had been blown away. The silence that follows is almost too much to bear. You can't. A single sob escapes through your nose. You squeeze your eyes shut in defeat at how loud it sounds in the quiet of the room. Not much point in hiding it anymore, is there? You instinctively put whatever energy you have left into listening for footsteps, even as you emotionally shut down. But you hear nothing. 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 Then, something slides open the closet door. You've curled in on yourself. Knees up, back curved forward, head down, mouth covered. Eyes shut tight, so tight it hurts. You don't want to look. You don't want to look. But that's what it's waiting for. It won't end without the final act of cruelty. Of making you look at it before it takes your life. So cruel. You just want this to be over. So, you open your eyes. You see something glaring in at you from the darkness beyond the closet door. It looks disappointed. In the moment before you draw your last breath, you almost consider apologizing for being such unworthy prey. Guess your hiding skills were just as subpar as your seeking skills. Ending 13. Disappointing prey. Hold on. Is there more endings to that one? Okay. So where are we? You beat the maze, you failed the maze. Dog person. Okay. Okay. Is there something that I can do with the... Let's pick up... You pick up the puppy and... hold on. You didn't drop it this time. You barely managed to rein in the reflex to throw the puppy as far away from you as possible. With shaking hands, you place the puppy on the grass and take several jerky steps back. The owner seems confused by your reaction to their puppy. You just wave at them in a daze before hastily stumbling away. You're not feeling great. You're not feeling so great about being at the park at the moment. Maybe you should leave. What happens if we leave? Because I stayed at the park last time. Good. Okay. Okay. So, let's... We went to save, and we hit load. If we go back to here, we stay at the park. You stay at the park. You try to calm down by watching the dogs from afar as you walk along the path, but every so often something... And when they do, they look wrong. Their owners don't seem to notice. Find a bench, blah, blah, blah. You should have stayed with me instead. Broken out of your thoughts, read something lands gently in your lap. Frisbee, throw that back. Dog. Big dog. Pretty dog. Yeah, you see dog. You see dog. Large dog. Throw it back. Oh. Wait. Go back. Leave. And don't come back. Okay. So that doesn't do anything. And I feel like I have... Oh, no, don't autosave. Okay. But you knew that, didn't you? Okay, something else with the mice. Let's go back to... Yes. Look around the area, go to Digioli, blah blah blah, squeaky squawk. You launch crash. You aren't very graceful in your attempt. In your hand there's the small meals. Blah blah blah. Where's the supper? It's completely at your mercy. What happens if we spare the mouse this time? Are you sure? Spare the mouse. I shouldn't feel sad. Spare the mouse. You know the cat is hungry. Why are you hesitating? You can't pray for the cat's sake, didn't you? You're really gonna value the life of a filthy rodent more than the cat's? Spare the mouse. You're mocking me, aren't you? Last chance. Oh God, hand over the now. The hair of the mouth. You let the mouse go. It scurries away, squeezing into a tiny hole in the wall. But you don't pay much mind. You flinch as a giant clawed paw slowly moves in front of you, blocking your path to the alley's entrance. Not that you had any delusions about escaping. The cat is hungry, after all. Close your eyes in acceptance as the paw gently pulls you back, and damn! Ending 26, a life spared. Where does that put us? Okay, I feel like I didn't do the... I know I went to the... Okay, so, but these are the carnival things. Dog park. And then there's something else before feeding the cat. And then there's a lot of other things. What happens if we just hit continue? Okay, so we're back here. Great. Blah, blah, blah. In the valley. Cat. Do not take that. You never take this thing home. You're a responsible adult. Meow meow. Oh, you can care for a cat. It's so cute. Okay. So, let's play with the cat. I forgot that was an option. You just want someone to play with, purr. You poor thing must be bored sitting in the box all day. Not sure you're much of an interesting companion, but you're willing to do your best. There's gotta be something you can entertain the critter with. Okay, but what? Okay, we're gonna save here. Ba-doink. Check pockets. You dig into your pockets. You find a small piece of string in your left pocket. Not very helpful. The string is far too short. Hello? I was reading. In your right pocket is a bar of chocolate. I'm sorry. Not very helpful right now either. The only thing you got in your pocket is your phone. It's not much of anything a cat can play with, but there is something you can do. That is so cute! Oh, the montage! Well, that was fun, right? Well, you enjoyed yourself. Nothing else to do and no intention of taking the cat home. You decide it's probably best to leave. You don't want the cat to get too attached after all. At least you'll have some memories to take with you. Okay, see you around, I guess. Good luck. Okay. Trying to run. Hello? Phone just got a message. You open it up and... Question mark? What? Aren't I cute? Aren't I cute? It's a picture of a familiar looking cat, huh? The cat does look cute and happier in the picture. But it's not a picture you recognize. What the heck did I... You didn't take this picture. Peek over your shoulder at the cat. But the cat is simply looking at you. Meow. It mews at you sadly as it's pleading you to come back. I know this cat can fucking kill me, but it's killing my soul. This cat's so fucking cute. The developer made this cat way too fucking cute when it looks sad. Get out of the alley. You ignore the cat and briskly walk out of the alley without another look. Phew, that was weird. You're a good distance away when... Not again. You reluctantly look at the new message and... Don't ignore me. Creeped out, you decide just to go home. I know you're seeing these. Come back. Come back. Oh. Hi. Come back. Oh. Me too. Come back. Come back. Can see you. Can always see you. You can't hide. I will always find you. Ooh. Your eyes are around. Your eyes dart around nervously, certain that you're being followed. But there's nothing there. Finally home, but you feel too shaken for any relief to calm you down. You rush to the bathroom and slam the door behind you. Everything's okay. This isn't real. It just feels like a bad dream. Everything's okay. Fumble in the dark to turn on the sink and splash your face with some cold water, hoping it will calm your mind and stop the hallucinations. Because that's all they are, right? Hallucinations. You're really regretting leaving home today. You must have been overworking yourself more than you realize. Yeah, that must be... You jump at your phone and alerts you to yet another message received. Boop. I like how they let you have so many slots. Check our phone. Shaking hands, but... Hi, friend. That's how I text my friends too. What? Startled, you whirl around and instinctively jump back. You slip. Smashing the back of your head into the bathroom mirror. You don't register any pain just yet, your eyes shifting wildly around the room. There's nothing here, nothing at all. You feel dizzy. You dazedly feel the back of your head and examine your head. You can't really see anything, but it feels warm and wet. The smell of copper fills the air. Why would it... Does your blood smell like copper? Because mine doesn't. The dizziness overwhelms you and you collapse on the bathroom tiles. Help. You reach for your phone and call an ambulance. The batteries are dead. Ending 30, the photo bomber. Okay, but I feel like we're still, yeah. So we still have some endings to go through. And we still have some endings there? Okay, that's fine. Okay, let's ignore our phone. The phone vibrates something over, but you just can't look. You keep your eyes squeezed shut, your fingers tightly grip the sink. In your mind, you beg whoever, or whatever, is doing this to you, just stop already. Please, please. Just put me out of my misery. You mutter this quietly. You don't really mean it. You don't. But as the words take shape in the darkest corners of your mind, the phone immediately stops vibrating. You think this would give you relief. Oh, wait. But you only feel dread sinking heavily into your stomach. You can feel eyes on you. You can feel puffs of air on the back of your neck. Deep and damp and slow. You take a deep breath and open your eyes. You look at the mirror. Nothing. You peek around the room. Still nothing. Nothing at all. But you know that something is here. Waiting to be acknowledged. For you to accept the fact of its existence. Only then will you... Will it deign to give you peace? Is that how you say that? That's a new word for me. To free you from a life of constantly looking over your shoulder, fearing your own image, your own reflection. You can feel its patience, limitless and bold. You can't win against it in a war of attrition. Your lifespan will long expire before it tires of you, so you close your eyes and accept it. Dead. As your head is severed from your neck, you're filled with peace. Grateful that at the very least, you never had to see it. Whatever it was. And 31 headshot! Alright, hang out and do something else. Well, I guess I could stay a little longer. But now what to do? Okay, play with cat. I'm just learning a little attention, blah blah blah. But what? Alright, look around the area. Search and there's nothing really there. It looks interesting enough for the cat to play with, so maybe... How about a game? Decide on a game you know since childhood. Red light, green light. A classic. Teaching a cat to play might be a bit of a challenge, but you get the feeling that the feline's natural hunting instincts will help it along. You walk to the entrance of the alleyway, the cat meowing at you. Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. You exaggerate your movements, covering your eyes with your hand, and turn around. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You spin around. The cat hasn't left the box, tilting its head at you in curious confusion. Keep playing. Try again. This time you go a little bit slower. 1, 2, 3. Red light. When you turn around this time, the cat is out of the box. The cat freezes under your stare as if it thinks you can't see it if it doesn't move. So cute. Satisfied that the cat is getting the hang of the game, turn around again, speeding back up. 1, 2, 3. Red light. You turn around. The cat is a few steps away from the box now, peeking out from behind the dumpster, its eyes trained rather intensely on you. Well, at least it's having fun. You turn again and feel a sudden chill run down your spine. You feel silly. But you can't help counting just a little faster this time. 1, 2, 3, red light. You whirling around after saying red light. You look at the cat. It's halfway down the alley, closer to you now, but it's as if the perspective of what you're seeing is off somehow. Doesn't the cat look a little bigger? Its pupils are thin slits now. Something's not right. Cat meows at you again, but it sounds much deeper than earlier. It's crouched down as it poised to lunge forward. Your breast shudders a little as your heart starts to race. Your foot instinctively shifts back. Hi! Rawr. Freeze immediately. The cat looks impatient. It wants to keep playing, but... You gulp and turn around, swiftly counting and turning as you gasp out. What did they really... The ground shakes as you whirl back around. And you find yourself staring at a long surface of black fur. Slowly you look up and up. And up. Oh, it's gorgeous. You see a giant shadowy figure leering down from its position hunched over you. Fangs dripping with saliva. Claws crushing into the concrete walls of the alley. Its glowing eyes are unblinking as they look back at you, waiting for your next turn. But it's so close. If you turn around now, you don't want to play anymore. Back up. Keeping your eyes turned on the giant looming over you, you take a step back. No, that's cheating. Golly. I don't like this. Oh, I'm just an idiot. What are you doing? Stop! You'll break everything. Cat stares as you keep eye contact and back up. You step back and back. And then. And as you take one more step back out of the alley. Go home. Error. Oh shit. Error. The world outside the alley seems to be broken. What exactly did you do? Error found. Alright, did I skip 32? Is that what happened? Yes. Okay, load. Let's go back to this. What happens if I do this again? Give me a second. Right. What if we run this time? Oh, we're dead. You know, you finished turning around before claws grip your torso, digging in and piercing the soft flesh of your stomach with ease. As you're lifted into the drooling, gaping jaws above you, you can't help but think that it must have been another way out of this. But pointless regrets are pretty typical for you now, aren't they? Fear quitter. Alright, I have another question. Give me another second. Okay, so nothing else happens. Like, there's no other endings. After being in the alley alone for God knows how long, you personally think your furry friend deserves something special. I'll be right back, okay? Oh, wait, I clicked too quickly. You quickly leave the alley and rush into the nearby pet store. You browse through all the different toys for cats. There are so many to choose from, plush and bright-colored and scented with catnip, but you realize that most of the toys aren't meant for a cat to play with alone. You can't stay in the alley playing forever, and you can't exactly afford to get another cat as a playmate. That's it. You know exactly what to get now. After a quick and successful search at the store, you make a purchase and rush back into the alley, eager to show off your find. I'm back. Oop. The alley feels even gloomier after spending time in the direct sunlight. It makes you feel that much prouder of your gift. You skip over to the cat and dig into the store's plastic bag. I've got something for you. The cat leans up, curious of the bag's contents. You pull out your gift to the cat. Ta-da! It's a small cat plushie. The plushie is a light orange cream color with burnt sienna stripes. Sepia. Stripes. Making it resemble a tabby cat. The synthetic fur is soft, but not unrealistically so, and the large eyes are a pale green, more subdued than you would expected for a toy. There's no denying it's just a plushie, but the thoughtful details make it almost uncanny to the real thing, which makes it perfect. A companion for the cat, and one that you can actually afford. Win-win. That's not all. You give the plushie a little squeeze and... Oh. The cat looks unimpressed. Well, you think it's cute. Guess your purchase wasn't so successful after all. Out of options and lower on cash, you awkwardly place the plushie in the box next to the cat. Get up and turn to leave. You're a few steps away when you hear an electronic meow behind you. Huh? You turn to see the plushie on the ground next to the box. The cat is watching you closely, staring. And return. Pick up the plushie! You sigh and go over and pick up the stuffed toy. You really do just want attention, don't you? You hold the cat doll, examining it a little. It looks a little different. Oh shit. Did it just look at you? Ow! The plushie somehow opens its sewn-on mouth before biting into your wrist. Ah, stop! Stop! You try to fling it off, but its grip on you is strong as it drinks your blood, ravenous and frantic. You hit against the concrete walls of the alley. You try to tear at its sturdy fabric. But try as you might, you can't seem to hurt it or make it stop. It's just a toy after all. Eventually you start to feel faint, enough to collapse to your knees in defeat. The stuffed doll is drinking more calmly now, as if its previous aggression had been a mere reaction to your desperation. It seems satisfied that you're no longer putting up a fight. You think you blacked out for a second, because though you're still sitting the next time you're conscious, your eyes are closed. You feel so weak. You have to use all your strength just to pry open your eyes, and when you do, you see a kitten. Its fur, a familiar orange cream with burnt sepia stripes. It's lapping at your wrist. The kitten lifts its head and looks at you with piercing, pale green eyes. It mews at you with a high, squeaky pitch, mouth covered in blood. It'd be downright adorable if you weren't about to die from blood loss. The cat strolls into your line of vision and picks the kitten up. It gives you an indecipherable look before turning away. The cat carries the kitten back into the box and starts carefully and dutifully clean it. You sway and find that you can't right yourself before falling to the ground. It would seem that in the end, you've gotten the cat a playmate after all. Yikes. Okay, one last one, and we gotta see what happens if we leave. Ungrateful little monster. You huff an annoyance. You're welcome. Shaking your head, you turn to leave once again. Ah! And sharp pain lances up your arm. Gah! Crying out, you grab at your arm only for it to... Am I ripping apart? Fall off. Your arm falls right off. Stare in shock at your severed limb on the ground. Gathering your courage, you turn to look where your arm had once connected to the rest of you, only to see... Not blood, it's cotton. Touching it, the stomp doesn't even hurt. That is... until the same thing happens to your other arm. Ah! You fall when both your legs succumb to the same nonsensical fate, crying out in the agony that comes and goes like it never happened, as if you're not currently laying on the dirty ground of an alley, limpless. What in the world is going on? You can't make sense of it. You can't think straight. The pain has receded, leaving you with a strangely empty pit in your stomach, considering you still have a stomach and it wasn't replaced with... As you lay back, helpless and still in shock, staring at the sky, hello. Hi. The cat's face appears in your line of vision. It lunges at your torso and starts biting and clawing at your chest like you're a chew toy. It doesn't hurt anymore. You feel like it should. You're not sure if you're glad that it doesn't. Eventually, you feel the cat pull something out of you. A small doll that looks very, very similar. It's hard to tell, but that doll is... that's you, isn't it? The cat hops off you and heads back to the box with its prize. At least you think so. Everything's too dark to tell. You wake up and find that you haven't moved an inch. You can't look around. You can't even breathe. Though none of those realizations seem to be a problem. All you can see is this familiar cat curled around you, purring in its sleep. For some reason, this doesn't bother you. You're not sure why you feel like it should. You try to latch onto your thoughts in your head that feel like memories of another life, another time, another you. But the thoughts slip away like forgotten dreams. It's kind of cute, I ain't gonna lie. Oh well, that's fine, isn't it? You're just a doll, after all. And a doll's role isn't to have silly thoughts or to remember unimportant things, but to be a companion. And judging from the cat's contented purring, you seem to be performing your role perfectly. You're filled with an overwhelming strong sense of pride at this fact. And so you too feel content. Cotton-headed Ninny Muggins. Alright. I said one more, but I do have... Is this it? That's fine, blah blah blah. I can't find the save I wanted to. Yeah, blah blah. Wait, back. Let's feed the cat again. Let's see if I can feed it the chocolate. Oh, back! Wait. Before we get there, you can dig into your pockets. More chocolate. Feed it the chocolate! Feed it the chocolate. Feed the chocolate. Okay, no. Let's go back to the auto. Let's go back here. Yes. I did. Oh, no. Frick. Alright, hold on. Blood. The cat lets out a sad, pleading little sound. It's hungry. It must be starving. So, you... look around the alley, look around and see a nearby shard of glass. Your body moves as if it knows what to do, what needs to be done. Take the shard and... Huh? What? Why would you do that? Why would I do that? Carefully hold your finger over the cat. Dark red blood beads at the wound. You went, ah. Pour growing heavy enough to drip into the cat's open, waiting jaws. It feels happy at you. You smile warmly and lower your hand over the box, stroking the cat's cheek before letting it lap gently at your bleeding finger. When the flow gets weak and the cat meows for more, you squeeze below the womb. Gotta push it out the womb. Below the wound, coaxing more blood out. You feel a strange but welcome sense of comfort from the odd exchange. A being other from yourself was hungry, and you were able to provide it sustenance. Small wrong in the world made right, even if so strangely done and only temporary. Ironically, it's at that moment you start to feel dizzy. You didn't think you were losing that much blood. You slumped against the cat's box and listened to it mewl in stress. You think it sounds so worried about you, or at least you'd like to think so. It could just want more blood as well. The cat hops out of the box and into your lap, nestling at your stomach and meowing unhappily. You wish you could ease its concerns, but it's not like you can just talk to each other. You can't help but to try to remember the last time you talked to anyone, actually. If you were to die right here and now in this alley, how long would it take for someone to realize you were missing? That you were gone? Ah! Thoughts are interrupted when the cat yells loudly, tensing up in your lap. You don't have time to wonder why, as a voice rings out from the entry to the alley. Hello? It's me. Hey, are you alright? You don't answer. You don't think you can. Your voice was locked away deep, deep within you. The cat looks up at you with a long stare, as if assessing you. It looks back towards the voice, and with the final nuzzle to your stomach, it hops out of your lap, walking towards the alley's entrance. But then, it starts to shift. Its face opens up. It peels back. It opens again. Writhing tendrils peeking out from where you think its mouth should be. The stranger silhouette freezes in the light beyond the alley. What the hell? But they don't have the chance to finish their question. The tendrils converge into one before shooting out of the cat's jaws and piercing into the stranger's shoulder. Gah! Ah! They let out a pained cry, a fearful yell. They claw at the tendrils, trying to pull them loose, but to no avail. You can't seem to process their screams. You stare at the creature before you, so different from the cat who meowed out of concern for you earlier. Stop the cat. You can't. You can't let this happen. You shakily crawl forward and weakly grab at the conjoined tendrils that pulse as they drain the stranger's blood. When you tug as firmly as you're able, the tendril's pulsing halts, and the cat turns to you. It makes a strange, trilling noise that sounds like a question, but you have no answer. You can't even understand the question. So you simply scoop up the creature, the cat, cradling it in your arms. You gaze almost longingly as the light beyond the alley, whatever. You don't know what's going on. But you can't just sit by and watch someone else be eaten so viciously. Not when they try to see if you were okay. Not when you could offer yourself instead. You think that the stranger is set free, because after the sound of shoes hastily scuffing on the pavement fades into the distance, you feel something sharp pierce your back. It feels thin, almost like a needle. So the pain passes quickly as your body adjusts to the intrusion. You're sure it wasn't so thin when it skewered through the stranger's shoulder earlier. But as you feel your blood leave your body slowly as it being pumped out, it gets harder to think and your vision starts to fail you. The creature in your arms makes a soft sound. You hold it as tightly and closely to you as your weak arms can manage. This is fine. You are okay with this. You don't know if this will change anything. Surely the cat will get hungry again at some point after you're gone and no longer an option. But at least this time, you were able to save someone. Oh. Alright, now we gotta do the other thing. Let the cat feed. Ah! Someone help me, help! Help! You look away as the creature devours the stranger, draining them until they're nothing but a husk of bone, skin, and clothes heaped on the floor. You feel awful, but what could you do? The creature is also a living thing. Shouldn't it be allowed to eat what it needs to? Does it not also have the right to do what it must to survive? You ignore the voice in the back of your head that questions if there could have been another way. It's not like you tried to see if it could eat anything other blood. Human blood. Now did you? The creature purrs as it rubs into the side into your arm. You realize that after a bit of rest, you're already starting to feel better. But you also think that something inside you feels a little bit broken too. You're just not quite sure what it is yet. You stand and hold out your arms. Still hungry? The creature trills happily and hops into your outstretched arms. Let's go then, yeah? You leave the alley together. You go out into the world together. The cat is hungry, and it will be hungry often from now on. Very often. Screams of fear and terror follow you both wherever you go, and without thought or care or concern for any of it, you just stand back and watch. all you can eat buffet. That's funny. All right, where are we on endings? All right, we have 6 more endings, and these have to come after. I would have to hit load, I feel. Right? Right. Cool. Cool. Alright, so that's where I'm going to call it for today. And we will come back and we will finish this. But, again, great game. It's pulling at my heartstrings when that cat looks sad, even though I know it's going to kill me or someone else, or probably both of us. I don't know. Anyway, this has been a great game so far, and I'm really interested to know what the true ending is after doing 36 of these endings. But we will find out soon. So, with all that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. That's all the time I have for today, and until next time, Anna out.